So now interestingly, this mug has actually travelled with me throughout 3 different flats, but I still don't consider it my own, and I'd rather not speculate on which ex-flatmate did buy it. This is a really interesting mug because for the most part, I do think that flags are a really stupid thing to exist, but at the same time, I quite enjoy having this overtly British symbol with me, just as a reminder that I live in England, so I must be better than you. Now, I do think it's important that you kind of use what you have around you for inspiration, no matter what your goals are, no matter what your ambitions are, or just how you plan on getting through the day. Kind of, you can use what surrounds you and you can use your personal items to really drive your message and drive your purpose. When I want to encourage change, when I kind of want to make a difference, I want to see a real impact on the world, I'm going to turn to Congress. I'm going to turn to the Congress Center mug. This is a really good mug for just kind of staying motivated. And I think what's most exciting about this mug is the shape of it. I think it's got a really, just a unique shape. You don't actually get many mugs that kind of have that kind of look about it. So that's a really good mug. I'm going to be honest with you. I had never seen this mug before today. Now, I've lived in this flat for 8 months, and I must say I've spent a lot of those 8 months at home. I like to think I've seen all of the mugs. I recognize all of these. Some of them I wish I didn't, but I recognize all of them. This mug I've never seen, and I find that extremely unsettling. And another thing that I find extremely unsettling about this mug is this bullshit handle. Now, what the fuck is that? It's just so disappointing because I do think this is quite a unique, nice looking mug. I would love to drink out of this, but what the fuck am I gonna do with this? Honestly, come on. I'm quite excited about this one. This, as you can see, says I Heart NYTM. And I think that's really interesting. What I'm getting from that is kind of I Heart, obviously I Heart New Year's, but I think the TM is really interesting because what's the TM mean? And I think in this case, the way I see it anyway, is I Heart New Year's the most. And you can interpret that kind of as you wish. Is that I Heart New Year's the most compared to old years or the current year or the kind of middle years, the Middle Ages, if you will. I like to see it that way, but you can also think I Heart New Year's more than New Year's Eve. I know a lot of people get really excited about New Year's Eve. It's a lot of expectations. A lot of everybody wants to have the best New Year's Eve. Well, I heart New Year's the most. I don't heart New Year's Eve, and I'm not about that. I heart New Year's the most. They just love New Year's Day. They love getting up on the first. They're like, this is what I'm excited for. You guys can have your party. I'm not here for the disappointing end of the year. I'm here for the disappointing start of the year, and that's especially important, I think, going into 2021. As you guys know, when January 1st, 2021 approaches, the world is actually going to go back to normal and everyone's going to be happy again. So this is a really exciting mug for me, and I think it's going to be one that I'm going to be using frequently kind of as the new year approaches, because I do heart New Year's the most. Really, it's kind of up to you how you choose to interpret it, and that's an awesome thing to kind of give us the choice, you know? Let us make our own decisions in life.